Lewis Hamilton's brutal Monaco GP verdict, left alone in no man's land. The 2025 Monaco Grand Prix was a race to forget for seven-time Formula One world champion Lewis Hamilton, who delivered a scathing assessment of his experience, describing it as one of the least enjoyable races of the year. Finishing fifth, Hamilton found himself stranded in what he called no man's land, a position where he was neither battling for the podium nor fighting for lower points, leaving him isolated and frustrated on the iconic Monaco circuit. This verdict, coupled with his candid reflections, painted a picture of a race marred by strategic missteps and the unique challenges of the Monaco track. Hamilton's struggles began early in the weekend. A grid penalty set him back, forcing him to start the race from a compromised position. Once the lights went out, he quickly found himself mired in traffic, unable to make significant progress. The Monaco Grand Prix, known for its narrow streets and limited overtaking opportunities, amplifies any early setback, and Hamilton's race was no exception. He explained that the field's decision to switch tires after an early crash allowed others to manage their pace conservatively, effectively neutralizing his chances of closing the gap to the leaders. This left him in a lonely fifth place, disconnected from the frontrunners and unable to challenge those ahead. Ferrari, Hamilton's team, later provided insight into the time loss that contributed to his predicament. The slow pace set by the leading pack, combined with Monaco's notorious difficulty for overtaking, meant Hamilton was stuck in a strategic limbo. Posts on X echoed this sentiment, with fans and analysts noting his isolation in no man's land and describing the race as miserable for the British driver. One post highlighted Hamilton's own words, calling the race one of the dullest he'd ever experienced, a stark reflection of his frustration with the lack of action and opportunity. For Hamilton, a driver accustomed to fighting at the front, this race was a stark reminder of Monaco's unforgiving nature. The circuit, while glamorous, often produces processional races where strategy and starting position dictate outcomes more than driver skill. His comments about feeling very alone underscored the mental toll of racing without meaningful battles, a sentiment that resonated with fans who saw their champion struggle in isolation. Despite the fifth-place finish being a respectable result on paper, it fell far short of Hamilton's expectations and ambitions with Ferrari, a team he joined to chase an eighth world title. This Monaco GP serves as a microcosm of the challenges Hamilton faces in his quest for continued greatness. At 40, he remains a formidable force, but races like this highlight the fine margins in Formula One. As he prepares for the next challenge, likely the Spanish GP, Hamilton's resilience will be key. For fans, this race is a call to rally behind him. Subscribe, like, and share to support this channel for more F1 insights and updates on Hamilton's journey. Let's keep the conversation going as we follow his pursuit of glory.